about how that position
has
evolved over the last
almost in the playoffs right now.
I think because of the rules, Kevin, there's not a lot of space when guys go out to the three-point line. They got to go out to the free throw line to be able to have some spacing to make shots.
They don't have it as hard as to work your my player and all that.
Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Ward.
Because last year, oh my God, I don't know what the hell they did.
Murray against Simmons. Oh, and the jam by
DeRozan.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Outside, Simmons.
I just like what this game is.
They get it back. Horford. And finally, they hit one.
Now there'll be some glitches in this game.
Horford's a veteran.
That, everything else
still has those polished post moves.
Murray against
sometimes
Simmons.
Your computer acts crazy.
Oh,
like that shot right there. Look at this.
Wow.
Like why he ain't just dunk it or go up with it?
Here's Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Come on.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
DeRozan finds Murray. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook, old school rebounder.
Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Come on now.
Simmons on the wing. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, all just able to close airspace quickly.
I hate when we don't have too many good people on our team.
Walker against Richardson.
Like we used to.
14 feet away. Walker's shot is off.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance
it's like,
there.
Damn, the Spurs, we got to depend on.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee.
You almost have to assume he's going
to the inside.
When he is that
9 times out of 10. Like,
or the pass to Walker.
We need some better shooters.
Murray outside. Here's Ward. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here.
Come on, why did he throw it, lob it over his head, bro?
It doesn't go for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Murray.
And making his return from the ACL tear,
Number 94 overall.
Murray, long, athletic, and young.
I downgraded 2 of my badges from Hall of Fame.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I just had 2 gold
that's
badges.
a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
They grabbed their own miss.
And just scrapes and claws.
I think the only thing that I hate on here with the big men is that about this game period, that the blocking is still too easy. They don't do a lot of, like a lot of NBA players do on here, they don't do a lot of shielding their shots. A lot of people just
get it back.
Well, you have to like
some people shot
boards, Kevin.
Cannot be blocked that easy.
To start the game.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking.
I say that's the only thing we need. A lot of that.
Priority.
A lot of that need to change. And the way the dribbling, where the ball gets loose so much. Like a lot of people do not lose their dribble, no matter No matter who they is, a lot of them do not lose their dribble like the way you lose a dribble on this game.
And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Up top, Simmons. He's covered by Murray. In transition, here come the Spurs. Walker's running, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Good example of the new breed of point guard.
And it's like you don't know which one to stay on, really. You know you want to go to the rec, you want to be in the park, you want to be my team, or you just want to play online and play against the world.
Free throw good, Murray.
You gotta find which one. That's all the bad thing about it. You gotta find which one to stick to.
With the Spurs, how do they keep hitting?
It's hard to balance that out.
Other teams have missed.
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence, and that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation.
Excellent defense. I beat him. They should have threw it when I threw it.
Against Murray.
A lot of times when you take over the team, it's like they don't
to the paint. There's Embiid, and
they don't let you throw the ball. Make them throw the ball. They should stop what they're doing and throw the ball to you.
The first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot. Would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
He misses the free throw. Big men, great in offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who feels, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin. Some of those
guys. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand
At times he don't play himself. He don't play himself on the game. Like he's more aggressive. He'll attack the bag and shoot more threes.
Trailing by 5.
I hear he don't do none of it.
Harris.
DeMar DeRozan do not play himself.
Right side Simmons, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Rudy Gay's checked in for Big Dog. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Probably next year on this game. Well, on my season, I'll probably try to get some people to come to
the Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East. It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
They've got DeJounte Murray. Big Dog is out there with DeRozan. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for.
Then another thing I hate on this game, man, I'm so tired of hearing Chris Rebel voice.
To become an expert initiator.
I'm tired of this on my
so
nerves.
it's both of them.
2K, please add somebody else.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Rockets lit up the floor. He scored 53 points. And as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production.
Be careful, got 3 fouls now.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's Murray. 76ers getting the bucket. Right on the bucket. And that's 10 points for Big Dog.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Now here's Simmons. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Now the pass to Aldridge.
Come on, I'm wide open.
They double him with Horford. Ward, the pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Attacking all the way. Aldridge taking matters into his own hands.
6 triple doubles. I think I have
Simmons working it over. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
Now here's Richardson. 23 points his last outing.
I don't recall. I don't remember.
Pass to Horford. Outside, Simmons. 5 to shoot. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Beautiful to see Simmons working in pick and roll sets. He just knows when to shoot as well as when to pass to his teammates.
Now here's Aldridge. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Stripped away. Here's Korkmaz, and he slams it one-handed.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen.
I like
to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him.
First, you know, having Tony Parker, he couldn't handle a lot of people, but he played good defense. But
he's been a major
he couldn't handle a lot of the big guards.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
Murray can handle anyone.
That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris has checked in. Simmons. A rebound by the Spurs. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. Walker, the pass to Ward. Runs it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. That one on Embiid.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
And Smitty, for teams that tend to go deep into the playoffs year after year, season after season, it takes, I'm assuming, a mental toll as well as a physical toll.
It does, and that mental toll is just as hard as that physical toll on your body and your mind. And I think for teams that have great leadership and development of those young guys that can play some of those minutes, they usually bode well.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the miss by Josh Richardson. To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Horford. Aldridge against Simmons. He dishes it to Horford. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks it to Murray.
Come on, throw the ball, bro.
And stolen by Horford.
I've been made him throw the ball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now here's Murray. Here's Ward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Murray's checked in for San Antonio.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Now here's Simmons. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Shoots a fader. Embiid, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
DeRozan against Horford. Puts it up from 17. And it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
And why? In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide
I just like playing my position,
whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, they got into a terrific
I know, so many people love to play guard.
But a lot
everybody
of that was because
lockdown, glass cleaners.
Was mediocre.
That's all the things you really see at the park.
Like they've got every shot they want. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Spurs leading by 8. Here's Murray. That shot off the mark. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Kind of did
Philadelphia's got
wrong
nothing but service from long range in the second quarter.
Like
0 of 4.
They didn't care about the rebound.
Defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points
16
in the paint.
or whatever.
And he lobs it up to
Come
the
on,
rim.
really?
Embiid with the steal.
Well, 16 or
Here's
whatever,
Richardson.
man.
And they pick up 2.
I always have
and
a rebound 70 or better.
4-point Spurs lead.
75 or
quickly,
better.
and he gets something before the defense can set up. Richardson's a good finisher in transition.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, what's not to like about
8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bills with the steal.
Let's go.
From deep.
Knock it down.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front. They're up by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
In those first 2 quarters,
I still think they should
automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Taking a look at the 76ers. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Now here's Simmons for the tie. He takes it up and lays it in. Simmons got his team on the board first here in the second half for the 76ers. Richardson against Walker. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Harris has got 6.
And 10 of their last 12.
I don't even see people doing it in the NBA. Like, come on. Be more realistic, man.
Murray surveying the D. Here's Ward, guarded by Horford. The kick out to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And it's off the back rim.
Come on now, over the back.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Walker. No good from Simmons.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Yep, that one goes in there. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Murray. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up. The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years and running, not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
And Harris wide open. He shoots the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Aldridge trying to break free.
Wow, really? Come on now.
His best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Simmons against Murray. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now the race for Rookie of the Year, and a look here at the top-ranked rookies as they close out
top-ranked rookies. Look at me. Look at me.
A very talented bunch. Take a look at Big Dog. All season long.
The way it looked this year, I think probably Ja Morant is going to be Rookie of the Year.
Could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
I will be surprised given how hard he's worked, how well he's produced. This is a guy you can build a team around.
And it's DeRozan scanning the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And last season, DeMar DeRozan averaging the lowest rate of three-point attempts of his career.
Yep.
Didn't it seem like when they take your guy out, your team fall apart? Look. Like, how? Like, they really just stopped LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan like that, but
passes it to Simmons.
But it seemed like, come on, backcourt. But it seemed like they allowed that to happen. Like, come on. I know.
And they double up Simmons.
I know we ain't gonna be down by 20.
Using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
I'm sorry I let him hit it.
Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Let's go.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Big Dog. Jamari Carroll is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Horford, no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Both free throws good from Ward.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Simmons on the wing. Bucket is good. Simmons got 9 points now in just the second half.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Ward misses.
Offensively, that's how you want to end
That's another thing I hate, that you got to time your shot or on the layup.
Burke, the pass
Come on, just give him a chance to miss it or make it.
Too long on the shot.
And thus far, they managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ward, and he jams it with authority.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Simmons finds Burke. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
NBA bust almost.
For Burke.
Yeah, so much high hopes for this boy.
Spurs trail by 9. Murray, the pass to Ward. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
No, come on.
Check in for Trey Burke. And he sinks the second. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Simmons.
Man, because they do not guys
that would
up
have
on the
pushed the
run.
lead to double digits.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Carroll, and there's the feed to Murray. Pass to Ward. Once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Richardson. And
they
no good.
fixed in the game.
With some nice D.
Oh, my Jesus.
Here's Murray. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
I can't wait to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a lot of it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Here's Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
And Simmons drops them both.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And Murray, here we go. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Simmons. Walker with some nice D. Spurs trail by 8. Murray outside. Down low. Here's Ward. Guarded by Horford. It's Aldridge, high post. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
We got a whole 6 minutes left. 6 minutes, 20 left. Let's go.
Layups.
Like this.
Marcus Aldridge defying the trend.
There we go.
Really feasting on a steady
Get back.
mid-range jumper.
And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge. Great, just impossible to defend.
Oh, really?
That high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
It's Carroll on the wing, guarded by Harris. Murray against Simmons. From 12 feet out, Simmons with the defensive effort.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Harris passes to Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Hey, when y'all pick somebody else jumper package and all that, and you get a chance to play with them.
Embiid with the steal.
Come on. And you get a chance to play with them, and you be making the shots,
here is
and they be
Simmons.
missed.
It's Richardson on the wing.
Do you ever just laugh at them? Like, man, I'm killing you with your own jumper.
That shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Poked away.
Come on, I'm making him pass the ball.
Going up court. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Richardson.
Let him pass the ball.
That's now 17 points for Joel Embiid. Murray against Simmons. Ward misses.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Simmons, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Damari Carroll. Murray finds Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Harris against DeRozan. Takes a shot at the elbow. Basket counts.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense
And then when I
gave.
normally try to let them run their plays and stuff, man, they
Simmons
take all day
Richardson.
to do what they got to do. I try to stay out the way. And it seems like I've been having to take over too much.
Back to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Embiid. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Take it all the way down,
Here's Ward. Rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias.
Oh, my God.
Challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
Can't foul. I think it'll be my 3rd time fouling out.
Outside, Simmons. Richardson outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Embiid. Over Walker. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And that's now 19 points for Joel Embiid. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than that 35-foot mark.
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
I got a beautiful condo, stacking my bread for the house next. They will keep trying to shine me. They do not have the amount yet. See, I come from a place where I don't usually amount. Ordered up houses across from the suburbs that's causing a feud like the northern and southern. I pray for the Because society got them running in your mother's house. Because they under your covers, there's no one to covers that's pointing at you. They running for cover, the news ain't gonna cover, there's nothing to cover when each other to deal with each other, but dealing to others, dealing with the facts, make it wonder who gon' have my back when the storm thunder. He gon' take the cook and make it, ain't no thinking twice, he don't never stutter.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 11.
We in a penalty, good.
And he makes the first shot.
Down 10, make it down 9, man. Let's pick up on defense, y'all. Damn.
And that one goes in. Two from the line that time.
Pick up on defense.
The 76ers leading by 9.
I gotta stay in the man. Make it go.
Now here's Simmons. Count that one.
Simmons got 15 points. Jump, they probably would have called a foul. I can't get fouled out.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Ward, good.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this
score. We have to score, get the ball down.
Passes it to Embiid. Back to Simmons.
There we go. Good defense. Good defense.
Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Floats one. No good from Simmons. Spurs trail by 9. Inside. Ward.
There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ward's got 34 points.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the
what am I, 14
most
or 21?
Of his looks within the flow.
Simmons passes to Embiid for Murray. A rebound by the Spurs. Kicks it to Aldridge to the inside. Here's Ward, guarded by Harris. Left block shot on the way. Rebound.
Come on.
76ers.
I didn't get the rebound.
Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Wow, man.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Horford kicks to Simmons.
Oh my God, tired.
Lets a floater go. 2 points. That one goes.
It can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Ward, the pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Oh,
Philadelphia shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%.
Harris outside. Spurs playing with these Spurs right here. It's so heartbreaking at times.
Now here's Horford, guarded by Ward, and slam dunk by Harris.
Quiet Leonard no more. Danny Green.
One last run.
2 big defensive stoppers.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Ward, good.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And so here is Philadelphia. They have a 9-point lead. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Ward. Rejected by Walker, and he recovers it.
Super assertive on the offensive end. Something Josh has worked on, and it's paid off.
15 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Josh Richardson. At the line for 2.
He drops the So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like
they said they won it easily. Yeah, my finishing bad, and there's playmaking bad, and there's defensive rebound, man.
For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony and David Allman. This is Kevin Hart thanking you for tuning in.
Yes, I play it on Hall of Fame, man. I can't do that pro or starter type stuff, rookie. But 36 and 11. Counseling in this show. It's crazy, man. Let's see, check out everything. Okay, let me see. Do I want to post hook shots? As y'all can see, look how they do. They do me in defense around 76 and 69. Like, really? So I'm gonna start this another time, do another broadcast soon. And so just follow me, subscribe, you know, add me. Bulldogward22, ABF World Boxing Champ, man. Also follow my fan page, man, Donald the Bulldog Ward on Facebook, and official Donald Ward. Official Donald Ward 22 on Instagram. All right, peace, peoples.